The next-gen Genie presents the strategic leadership analogy, drawing inspiration from the jackfruit, as explained by Dr. M.A. Narasimha Murthy. Have you ever tried to slice a jackfruit? It's massive, spiky, and decidedly sticky. This fruit can even make experienced people hesitate before taking that first slice. An average jackfruit can weigh about 25 pounds, with a tough green skin hiding golden pods surrounded by clingy latex. While it may seem chaotic, this disorder hides sweetness within. And that, dear colleagues, represents leadership. Lesson 1. First impressions. A complicated, unstructured challenge. A jackfruit can seem daunting at first. No obvious starting point, just spikes and resistance. This reflects how many complex projects often feel. Embarking on something new, whether it's an organization, initiative, or transformation, can be messy and ambiguous. Where should we start? What's the first cut? An incorrect initial step can result in disorder. Thus, prior to that initial cut, a skilled jackfruit cutter, much like a strategic leader, pauses for assessment. They evaluate the situation before making a move. Effective leaders ensure they grasp their environment, potential risks, and their team's readiness. They perform their homework, similar to engineers analyzing soil for the Ram Mandir Foundation. The quality of your creation depends on the clarity of your beginnings. Lesson 2. Timing. Mastering the right moment. You can't cut a jackfruit at any time. If you slice too soon, it's tough and starchy. If too late, it becomes mushy. There is a perfect moment, optimal ripeness. Leadership often involves perfect timing. If you act prematurely, your team or market may not be ready. Delay too long and the opportunity vanishes. Steve Jobs launched the iPad when the world was ready, not just because it existed. Kodak identified the digital transition but acted too late. Leadership is the ability to sense readiness. It's knowing when to act, not just how. Lesson 3. Tools before tactics. Importance of preparation. Anyone who has worked with jackfruit knows this. You can't start without oil, gloves, and a sharp knife. The sticky latex will bind everything if you aren't prepared. In leadership, the same concept applies. Face complexity equipped with the right tools, your people, systems, and mindset. Preparation may seem slow, but it's the quickest path to success. Every moment spent preparing saves considerable time when dealing with issues later. Neglecting to prepare means preparing for failure. Lesson 4. Sharpen the tools. Skills, competence, and readiness. A dull knife not only hampers progress, it can cause injury. Abraham Lincoln famously said, "If I have 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'll spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." That encapsulates the essence of leadership. Before confronting challenges, enhance your team's skills. Train, align, and provide clarity. Ultimately, it's not just strength that prevails, it's sharpness. Lesson 5. Uncovering hidden value. Spiky exteriors, sweet interiors. A jackfruit hides its true treasure within. Golden sweet pods safeguarded by fibrous layers. Leaders face a similar challenge, looking beyond appearances. People, teams, and markets may seem chaotic on the surface. Yet within lie ideas, talents, and opportunities waiting to be uncovered. Visionary leaders, like skilled cutters, spot potential where there seems to be resistance. They innovate in overlooked spaces, just as Amazon revolutionized logistics into its core advantage. They perceive beyond obstacles and find the treasure hidden below. Lesson 6. Navigating sticky situations. The role of emotional intelligence. The sticky latex often discourages many. However, the fix is simple: apply oil. This makes everything flow smoothly. Every organization has its own stickiness, politics, egos, and resistance to change. Pushing for progress doesn't help. You need oil. This oil represents emotional intelligence. Empathy, active listening, and patience foster progress rather than hinder it. These traits keep humanity present amid complexity. Leadership without empathy is akin to cutting a jackfruit without oil: messy, frustrating, and painful. Lesson 7. Focused execution. One section at a time. A jackfruit cannot be consumed whole. It's cut piece by piece. Likewise, monumental change cannot occur all at once. It demands phased execution, step by step, milestone by milestone. Agile sprints, pilot projects, and phased rollouts reflect this timeless principle. When Gmail debuted, it started as an invite-only beta, small, focused, and testable. Innovation develops gradually, through rhythm, not force. Major achievements are obtained one slice at a time. Lesson 8. Patience. A subtle strength. Hurrying with a jackfruit is a mistake. Rushing leads to torn pods. Effective leadership requires strategic patience, staying steady when results take time. Indra Nooyi's journey at PepsiCo spanned years, yet her perseverance built a lasting legacy. Patience isn't merely waiting, it's active engagement with commitment while results unfold. Lesson 9. Joy in delegation. The power of collective effort. In an Indian home, cutting a jackfruit becomes a team activity. One person oils the tools, another slices, another cleans the pods, and yet another cooks the seeds. This exemplifies collaboration. Leaders must also grasp the value of sharing responsibilities. Delegation is not about losing control, it's about multiplying efforts. The success of projects like the Ram Mandir or Kumbh Mela resulted from teamwork, not individuals. A great leader orchestrates the process, allowing others to shine. Lesson 10. Celebrate team success. Share the fruits. After all the work, no one enjoys the jackfruit alone. It's shared, every pod and piece, among all participants. Leadership mirrors this principle. Success should be collective. Recognition fosters loyalty, motivation, and belonging. When coach Rahul Dravid declined extra prize money for the benefit of his entire support team, it illustrated leadership in action. Sharing joy multiplies happiness. Lesson 11. Finding value in waste. Resource optimization. Jackfruit seeds and peels are seldom thrown away. The seeds can be made into curry, while the rind serves as compost. What seems useless often holds value if you can see it. In leadership, failures, redundancies, and excess can also yield insights. Visionary leaders transform waste into opportunities. Just as farmers utilize every part of their crop, thriving organizations leverage all experiences for growth. It reminds us that real success is built on patience, shaped by preparation, guided by emotional intelligence. Lesson 12. Cleanup and legacy. Governance and closure. When finished, the best cutter stays behind. They clean the knife, tidy the area, and ensure readiness for the next user. Closure is crucial in leadership. Record lessons learned. Prepare tools for future successors. Governance, ethics, and knowledge sharing ensure lasting impact. Conclusion. Embracing the jackfruit approach. It's not just about peeling a jackfruit. It's about uncovering the wisdom within. It reminds us that real success is built on patience, shaped by preparation, guided by emotional intelligence, strengthened through teamwork, and made meaningful when victories are shared. It's about confronting disorder with method and finding clarity amid chaos. Leadership, like peeling a jackfruit, requires faith. You trust there's sweetness beneath the rough surface. You continue slicing layer by layer, lesson by lesson, with courage guiding you. Ultimately, leadership transcends finding the perfect fruit. It's about having the heart to start, the discipline to persist, and the grace to share your discoveries. The world needs more leaders willing to embrace the stickiness, if it leads to sharing something sweet. Thank you for peeling the jackfruit together. Subscribe, comment, and like. The Genie eagerly awaits your thoughts.